Hello, in this video I will be tier ranking Star Wars Rebels characters. This specific list doesn't have absolutely every character in it, but the majority of them. So my tiers are the GOATs, almost top tier, cool, indifferent/mid, and dislike. The GOATs are reserved for my top 7 characters. Almost top tier are the characters that almost make it into the top 7. Cool, these are cool characters, but they are not my absolute favorite. Indifferent/mid is I have no strong feelings for these characters and I'm not too crazy about them. And dislike is I personally don't like these characters. They aren't badly written, I just don't like their personalities. Okay, so first character is Inquisitor Fifth Brother, and he goes in the indifferent/mid category. I forgot to include in my introduction that at the end I'm going to be reorganizing the characters in each tier. So the 7th sister, Inquisitor, is in indifferent/mid category. And also, with a lot of these characters, I don't have a very specific reason as to why they're in the category. And 8th Brother is in the indifferent/mid category. And to interrupt again, I looked up these characters' names so I can save their name instead of this character. Okay, Ahsoka goes in the cool category. AP5, almost top tier. I think AP5 is a very hilarious character, especially when he and Chopper are together. Ryder Azadi is in the cool category. I mainly think he's cool because the actor who voices Mr. Krabs also voices him. So that's why he's in the cool category. Bail Organa is in the indifferent/mid category. I don't really have strong feelings for him. Bendu is in the GOATs. For some reason, I just really like Bendu. He kind of looks like a moose to me. Or a plant or a tree or a bush or something, because he burrows himself into the ground and kind of looks like a plant or a tree. But that's not the main reason I like him. I just think he's cool and mysterious. And I also think it's kind of hilarious in that one episode where he turns into a storm because he gets mad that Kanan called him a coward. But anyways, moving on. Bo-Katan is indifferent/mid category. I don't really care for her. C-3PO is in the cool category. He only shows up for one episode, I believe. Chopper is also in the cool category. General Dodonna goes in the indifferent/mid category. Ezra Bridger is in the Goats. He's my second favorite character in Rebels. Fenn Rau goes in the indifferent/mid category. The Grand Inquisitor also goes into the indifferent/mid category. Gregor, almost top tier. I really love him in the episodes where he's first introduced in Rebels. In that, he's just very funny. But he does not quite make it into my top tier. Hera Syndulla is in the Goats category. Hondo goes in the cool category. I think he's very funny. I liked him in the Clone Wars series, but I do not like his animation in Rebels because they made him look kind of ugly. Not that he wasn't ugly before, but I prefer what he looks like in animation of the Clone Wars instead of Rebels anyway. Minister Hyden is indifferent/mid. He's just He's only in that one episode. Okay, Jai Kell goes into the indifferent/mid category. I'm pretty sure that's Jai Kell right there. Agent Kallus, the Goats. Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. I just really think he's a very interesting character. And other than his beard style, I think he's kind of cute. Okay. Okay. Kanan Jarrus, the Goats. I think he's a very good character. Obi-Wan goes in the indifferent/mid. In this series, I'm just not too crazy about him because he's only in that one episode. But it's still cool to see Obi-Wan in anything. Ketsu goes in the indifferent/mid. I don't really care for her that much. Lando also goes into the indifferent/mid. Leia goes in the cool category. Lieutenant List goes in the indifferent/mid category. Mart Sato goes in indifferent/mid. Darth Maul, indifferent/mid. He is still a cool character, but in this show, I don't really care for him that much. Mon Mothma, indifferent/mid. I don't really care for her character in this series, but I like her in Andor. Darth Sidious, indifferent slash mid category. He doesn't do too much in this show. Governor Price, dislike. I don't like her at all. Probably because she always talks down to people and like, she's rude and condescending sometimes. But you're supposed to not like her. R2-D2, cool category. Captain Rex goes in the goats. In the Clone Wars, Rex is my favorite character. I also love him a lot in Rebels. I had debated on not putting him in the top 7 in this category, but as you can see, I did decide to put him in there. Rook, indifferent slash mid. He's kind of cool, but he's also kind of annoying. And I think it's kind of weird that he just randomly sniffs like he's tracking down some scent. He goes up to people and just sniffs them. Like, that's so weird.
And you're like, sir, please get away.
Okay. Next, Sabine goes in the almost top tier category. Commander Sato, cool category. Saw Gerrera, dislike. I just don't like his personality in this. Tarkin, dislike. I can't stand him. Grand Admiral Thrawn goes into the cool category. Senator Travis goes in indifferent slash mid category. I don't care for him. Minister Tua also goes in there. I don't care for her. Darth Vader goes into the cool category. Vizago also goes into the cool category. Wedge goes into the indifferent slash mid. Commander Wolf goes in cool category. Yoda also goes into the cool category. Colonel Yularen also goes in indifferent slash mid category. Zer Leonis, one of the Imperial cadets, goes in indifferent slash mid category. And then finally, Zeb goes into the goats category. So that's all the characters that are included in this specific list. So I'm going to be rearranging the characters in these tiers. So at the bottom of the dislike category is Governor Price, then Saw Gerrera, then Tarkin. In the indifferent slash mid category, at the very bottom is the 8th brother, then Ketsu, then Mart, then Senator Travis, and then Minister Hyden, then Minister Tua, then Zar Leonis, or Zar, not sure how to pronounce his name, then Darth Sidious, then Bo-Katan, then Jai-Cal, Mon Mothma, then Bail Organa, then Colonel Yularen, and then Fen Rao, then General Dodonna, then the seventh sister, then fifth brother, then Grand Inquisitor, then Lieutenant List, Lando, Wedge, Maul, Obi-Wan, and Rook at the top of indifferent/mid category. At the bottom of cool category, we've got Leia, then R2-D2, C-3PO, Yoda, Darth Vader, Commander Sato, then Vizago, then Ahsoka, Chopper, Thrawn, Wolf, Ryder, and then at the top of the cool category is Hondo. Then in the almost top tier category, at the bottom is Sabine, then it's AP5, and then Gregor. In the top tier, at the bottom of the GOATS category is Hera, then Captain Rex, then Kanan, then Bendu, then Agent Kallus, then Ezra, and then at the top of the GOATS category, and my favorite character in Rebels is Zeb. So that is my tier list.